viewers all over the world. For some of you that are seeing me for the first time, Ogbuefi Ezeana, ugochitubelu na Oraifite, ma ọ bụ ịkpọ m Akajiugo. I'm an ancient high priest. Abụ m onye isi nchụaja na ugochitubelu ọdịnala temple. Anyị na-agba afa miri emi lụkwazị ọrụ mmụọ dị iche iche. Abụkwazị m onye isi nchụaja na ọdịnala Restoration Evangelical Mission, bụrụ onye mgbasa ozi ọdịnala Igbo. So you can call me a priest or an evangelist. I will answer. My mission is to help people live better life. Today, I'm so happy today. Yes, because today is an important date in my life. It's my born day. Yes, because ihe ọpụtara bụ na taa ndị anjelu nke Chukwu ndị n'ọrụ taa na-anọ ọrụ n'ụbọchị dịka taa bụ ndị people, the angels that ushered me into this gross material world. Yes, so therefore I remain grateful to them and to Chukwu okike pụrụ ime ihe niile, onye ike niile si n'aka ya bịa, in whom they are working for his glory. Yes, so may the blessing of the born day be with you all. Ekelego m ndị niile sonyela anyị n'aja, sị ka ị na-abanye sonyela anyị na-emetụ aka na share button, na-invite your friends ka ha join ya. Nke tata ga-abụ extraordinary. Yes, because I'm so happy today. Topic of today is importance of compatibility. Importance of compatibility. Yes, compatibility is very important. Yes. Man is running into a problem. Man do run into a problem because man refuses, out of ignorance, to understand the compatibility in everything in creation. Ndị Igbo na-atụ ilu si na ihe kwuru ihe akwụdebịa. Chukwu okike in his infinite mercy created ihe niile so that everything will be compatible, so that there will be harmony. Mana whenever i were ihe adịrọ compatible tinye n'ihe ọzọ, enwego chaos, amenwe harmony, and therefore amenwe progress. The peace of mind will not be there. I will give you instances today. Today's lecture will be an eye-opener. Yes, before we dive into today's lecture, important announcement. Today, I na November. Yes, we are marking the new beginning in the new month because all the special. So, ndị niile sonyela anyị na-aja nke November ga-enweta nchịkọta ihe n'ihe onyonyo dịka esi mara ya dara show ihe ọrụ na social media. So, ndị ahụ ga-enweta na their WhatsApp numbers only. I malitere ịchụ aja anyị n'Igbo ihe karịgoro 4 years now. We have massive testimonies. Ọ bụrụ na ị dị interested, the chat ya m na WhatsApp. N'isi ụtụtụ ejegori na temple chụọ aja gọọ ọfọ kwubi okwu n'isi ndị sonyela anyị all over the world. The friends of the temple, children of the temple, members of Ordinary Restoration Evangelical Mission, and consecrated group. Etu aka isi eme every day. Taa anyị na-achịkọta ya, ị ga-eje na mmiri taa kpee ile ọma na aha mmadụ dum. Bịa na temple chụọ aja to entities of powers ugbu ebiri mesaraka. Nwanne chụwakwa aja maka na aja karịrị ọgwụ. A ga-enwerịrị altar that speaks for you. So ọ bụrụ na ị chọrọ isonye na anyaba aja a na-achụ ọnwa ọbụla, ichachi m na WhatsApp, ime token donation to the account number. Nye m ya 3 prayer requests anyị ga-edebe n'ọta na-achụ aja na-aga ọfụ na-ekwubi okwu n'isi ganye na ọnwa agwụ. So WhatsApp number ị ga-eji nweta ma ọ bụrụ na ị chọrọ isonye na anyaba aja, ma ọ bụ na o nwere ajụjụ ị nwere na nkụzi a, ma ọ bụ na ị chọrọ ka agbara gị afa miri emi, WhatsApp number iji nweta mbụ ị na-anya na screen gị ga-afịa 0805 78 37 672. I repeat, 0805 78 37 672. Anyị ekenego ndị niile sonyela anyị live all over the world. Na-asị ka unu na-esonyela anyị na-agbasa ozi a, ka Chukwu okike pụrụ ime ihe niile ga-agọzirịrị unu. N'aha Chukwu okike nke pụrụ ime ihe na ike na-esi n'aka ya bịa. Now let's dive into today's lecture. Ọ ma dị too long, pay attention. Ana m agwa gị na what you don't know remains a mystery to you and not to all. Gwagwa strive for knowledge. That if you are knowledgeable, you become a master. If you lack knowledge, you remain a slave. Now, ka anyị gbapụ ọsọ. Gịnị ka anyị na-ekwu maka ya? The importance of compatibility. Yes. A ga-enwerịrị compatible. Ọ bụrụ na enwere compatible n'ihe niile, you notice that you will always run into challenges of life. Chukwu okike kechara ụwa wee kee there will be harmony, and for for harmony to exist, a ga-enwerịrị compatibility ka e wee nwee harmony. Maka na ndị onye asụ Igbo sịrị put a spare hole, a spare peg in spare hole. Yeah, put a square peg in square hole. By so doing, enwe harmony, enwe compatibility. Now I can tell you without missing words now why you, not under the influence of my voice, is having challenges of life. More because when they strike a balance, you got to know the importance of compatibility. In life you are living, you don't understand the importance of compatibility. In the way you think, the way you behave, lack compatibility. That's why you are having challenges of life. I will give you instances. Ndị mara nkuzi mana nna like ihe ọmụmatụ. Ihe ndị amatụ bụ so that if you forget what I teach, you remember some instances I gave. Now, do you know that before now, I mean last 200 years, that some people, due to ignorance and because they don't understand the laws of compatibility, because every action will equal reaction. You know that there was a time when many people lost their loved ones because of ignorance, because of not paying attention to compatibility. You know why? There was a time when SAS do get married to AS. And whenever such a thing is happen, they are going to be disaster. Or talk more or less, when AS got married to SS, they are going to be disaster. Yes, it's a time bomb. And the simple reason is because those people lack the knowledge to understand that when you are AS and you got married to AS person, that is a time bomb waiting. They are going to be a disaster. There is no mistakes about this. You must cry. Do you know why you will cry? Because you don't understand that your blood composition and blood group will not go well with the other blood group like SS or AAS. Yes, because again, when it is harmony, unless you are AA, then you can get married to any other because of higher component of your blood group. Now, if out of your ignorance, your blood group is SS or AS, and you got married to someone that is the same category of blood group, they are going to be chaos and nothing will change it. If you like, pray from here to Mountain Kilimanjaro, you must cry. If you like, pray from here to Nazareth, you must cry. You know why? Because of lack of your ignorance, you did not pay attention to laws of compatibility. Nkiode. Enwere ọtụtụ ndị mmadụ na-ayọ ya dị iche iche because they neglected the natural norms of striking balance and compatibility. And some of the people that made such terrible mistakes lived and cried in pain because definitely they will give birth to another child that will always be in pain. Therefore, they will be crying, God, where are you? Why is it my own is different? Your own is different because you do not pay attention to the law of compatibility. Or he jack out of ignorance, you put yourself into terrible mess. Now, you clean the mess yourself. I can tell you, but because of knowledge and civilization, yes, people now understand that they must pay attention to compatibility. Example, that's Negative to negative will lead to chaos. Positive to positive will lead to disaster. Therefore, in everything in creation, Chukwuka created it, man and woman, male and female, in order to strike a balance. Compatibility. Because only male and female will strike a balance. That is why Chukwuka in the Bible created Adam and Eve. He did not create Adam and Adamu. He did not create Eve and Evelyn. He created it male and female so that there will be harmony and compatibility. I can tell you without missing words that why you are suffering is because you don't pay less attention to compatibility. Ndị Igbo na-atụ n'inu si na ọ bụrụ na atani chọọ egwu n'ọfịa ọmụgbụ oke. So whenever you are taking some decision of life, pay attention to laws of compatibility. When you neglect the laws of compatibility, you will cry, anyam anyam. And believe in me, man is the architect of his own problem. When you refuse to pay that attention, you are going to enter into mess. And it's only you who will clean your mess. And when you allow nature to clean your mess, you are going to cry. Because your mess will be clean forcefully. So as you are hearing this message, count yourself lucky. Because today, I can assure you, many bandages will fall for you to see clearly that you are really actually the cause of your problem. Pay attention in today's lecture. This message will deplete a lot of people. The Bible also my message today will be a liberating force to many. Pay attention. Some people this message is jada. Now because of smart people now, no matter here and agbagi na love. Iburu AS. Any Jupiter game make a consider only obunable AS. Because if you do, you automatically move against the natural laws of compatibility and you will cry. No prayer, no spiritualist will save you in this matter. Maobro ni here akana abunanya weje banye ni hega mpiawazu. Because you went against the natural laws in creation that support compatibility. But if you are wise, make sure that your certain decision in life works in consonance with the laws of compatibility. Ọtụtụ ndị mmadụ have made these silly mistakes in their past. Believe in me, most of them are crying till death. So I'm warning you, my brothers and sisters, to pay attention to laws of compatibility. Don't allow anybody to sugarcoat you. Some people have sugar-coated tongue. They will use it to tell you that it doesn't matter. And believe in me, my brother, my sister, if you believe that it doesn't matter and you made this terrible mistake, you will be the one that will cry. No Jupiter will save you. So take my advice and it shall be well with you. What I want to tell you today is that nature has made everything. But if you are not knowledgeable, you will not know that those things count. I can tell you, that's why I'm always advising you to strive for something noble, for knowledge. That if you are knowledgeable, if you lack knowledge, you remain a slave. The Hosea 4:6 says, my people are suffering because of lack of vision and knowledge. Hello? Vision and knowledge is very important, because if you are visionary, if you are a visionary leader, if you are knowledgeable, you avoid some silly mistake that will cost you tomorrow, that will cost you your tomorrow joy. I'm here to lose the bandage in your eyes for you to see clearly. I use that medical terms as a yardstick, as an example, to buttress my point that whenever you get married to someone that the blood composition is not compatible with yours, that you will cry. The same way that you will cry whenever you make physical mistake of not getting married to somebody that his or her blood is compatible with your own, you will cry. Maka na ọkpara nkwa ahụ siri ngwere bịara ọlị ọdịlị. He who fetch ant-infected firewood invite lizard to his house. Now let me draw your attention to the spiritual compatibility. The same way we have physical compatibility, in the same way we have spiritual compatibility. I'm saying this again, if you are following me as a new person, I have created time to teach so many things about spirituality. That Chukwu created human being for human beings to live in harmony. But because of ignorance, we made silly mistake by not paying attention to spiritual angle to whatever decision we are taking. Now, let me give you an example. It will interest you to know that every human being on earth have spiritual number. And what is spiritual number 1 to spiritual number 9? 9 is a great number. I will not teach about the number of 9 today. But in subsequent lecture, I will be able to teach you why it's so. But take it from me for free that human beings are created and partitioned into 9 lines. Yes. And we're on spiritual number 1 to spiritual number 9. And take it for free from me that every human being on earth fall within this category of spiritual number. Yes. And we're on spiritual number that is compatible to another. Example, I'm spiritual number 7. Yes, in staying in harmony or marriage-wise, I'm more comfortable with spiritual number 5, spiritual number 3, as moreover spiritual number 7 is the best suited. And I can tell you, now one of the reasons why the vibration you radiate, because every human being radiates grace and the radiation, vibrations, that then well, some spiritual numbers that radiate, their radiation is compatible with whatever you radiate. Meaning that whenever you are in the same spiritual arena with the same person, you radiate the aura that is compatible to each other. There is a great chances that you and that person will stay and live in harmony. The same way with you, that you have other spiritual numbers. Pay attention. If you don't know, what you don't know is beyond you. The same way the way where Basalo zodiac signs. Some people normally ignore it, say it doesn't count. It counts. Because in creation. In Igbo spirituality, we recognize the 4 cardinal points of Eke Ori Afonkwo. In this particular tense, and the end with spiritual entities, they know na Eke, they know na Afo, they know na Nkwo, they know na Ori. Eto has already connected to the 4 cardinal points of the light, the sun element, the water element, the air element, and the land element. All of them radiate but work in different dimensions. The same way we have in Nigeria, we have the military, we have the police, we have paramilitary, we have civil defense or road safety. These are 4 different organizations working in different dimensions. However, they are interconnected because they are paramilitaries and the military of the Federal Republic. Meaning that all the 4 organizations are working in consonance and for the glory of the Federal Republic. The same way these spiritual elements, 4 cardinal points I just mentioned, are working for the glory of Chukwu Okike Pụrụ Ime Ihe Niile. However, enwere ndị nyere ibe ha na rapport very well. ịghọtara ya ịma na ị nwere ike na-atụ anya na ndị military na ndị road safety ga na-arapọ very well. ị kwesịrị ịma na road safety work more of the civil, yes, and the civil defense work more of the civil angle, while the military was on the offensive angle. Yes, so etu anwa ka o si wee dị ịbụrụ nwa aja anị nwere onye ọ ga-adabara gị na ya. ịghọtara ya ịbụrụ nwa aja anị n'idiro ka mmadụ gwa gị na ọ ga-adabara gị na nwa ikuku maka na enwere enu nwa anị. ọ bụrụ na ịbụ nwa mmiri ịmadụgo na ọ ga-adabakwara gị na nwa anyanwụ. agwakwara gị na each and every one of us dị interconnected to more than 2 elements. enwere nke dị connected to directly or indirectly. Now let's progress to another section of the zodiacs. The zodiac sign simple means that when you are born, when the particular element, maybe the sun element, the fire element, are in active duties. In active duties, meaning that you were direct link with anyanwụ. Example, etu anwa ka o si wee dị ọ na mgbe amụrụ gị na the power of the sun is going down, na the power of the moon have been activated. onye akpatara na abịagoro na ndị amụ na Sagittarius. enwere ndị bụ November Sagittarius and December Sagittarius. ya bụ teaching for another day. mana ihe na-achọ ịkọwara gị bụ enwelu ndị oge na ha ga-adaba. No matter how you feel like you want to be compatible to some certain people, it might not work. Let me tell you what you should not ignore. Anybody that you and the person is not compatible, zodiac sign, you are not compatible. Spiritual number sign, 2 of you are not compatible. 4 cardinal points, 2 of you are not compatible. Please run. I will tell you for free that when these categories, parameters you will use, and 3 of them is direct opposite, forget about sugar-coated tongue the person will be telling you. Forget it, it will not work. Because even if the person pretended to love you or pretended to or want to be with you, something will strike within the person to reveal the person true identity. No matter how far the person try to conceal his or her own real self. Because he also get what you nyala or ma kwụsị ntamu maka na ihe na-esi nkakwa isi dị ya n'ime arụ ọ ga-ama oge ọ ga-eji mekawai. Let me give you an example. Like me, as I'm a Sagittarius and December Sagittarius for that matter, we are more of reserve. We are more of introverts. We are more of spiritual consciousness. It's in our DNA. It's in our gene. And there's nothing anybody can do about it. Even you that is there, Sagittarius, or whatever you are in zodiac sign, there is nothing you can do about it. You can't change it because this is the way you are molded. That you are born in that particular month is not coincidence. It's for a reason. Haven't you seen somebody that is not up to 9 months, it remaining 2 weeks to make 9 months, and the person was born? Have you asked yourself why the process of 9 months was not completed and the person was born in order not to enter the other one? Haven't you seen somebody in earthly permutations? The person will be born in particular date as a date given to the mother as the D-Day. But nature will say prolong it so that the person will be born like 2 weeks or even 1 month after the D-date. Do you think that those things happen just for a fun? I can tell you, na-enwere ihe kpatara o ji wee mee. Enwere ọtụtụ ndị mmadụ the date given to them is not even complete. They went to hospital just for normal antenatal to go home. And behold, what happened? After checking their body, they say, woman, you're not going anywhere. See your baby is around the corner. Like play, the person will give birth. I can tell you now, ụbọchị amụrụ gị nwere role ọ na-play. Na ihe ọ pụtara bụ na o nwere ndị n'ọrụ na mmụọ a na-arụ ọrụ shift, ụmụ mmụọ na-arụ ọrụ shift. And na-amụrụ gị n'ụtụtụ, na-amụrụ gị n'ehihie, na-amụrụ gị n'abalị, nwere role o play. Ị ghọtara ya? Date amụrụ gị, like me, I was born in the morning. Time amụrụ gị nwere ihe o mean. Enwere ndị angelu nke Chukwu n'ọrụ n'ụtụtụ, ndị ga-hand over to ndị afternoon, ndị ga-hand over to ndị night. So ihe niile nwere role atara iji eme etu isi eme, atara ihe na-eme na ndụ ji eme etu o si eme. So whenever you are contemplating taking a partner, pay attention to all those things, because it's going to reveal to you what you are going to see if two of you come into marriage or into union. So all the very important in pay attention to compatibility. And well, scientifically analysis based on experience and matured mind and the revelation from the word of spirit that look, enwere ihe bụ na oga ime if boro nwaanyị bịara ụlọ ọgwụ in the morning, ime a na-emie in the morning, agbacha mba enu na ana ka ọ mụọ nwa n'ụtụtụ, ọ mụrụ nwa n'ụtụtụ, emecha tiri ma hot drip, ọ mụrụ nwa n'ehihie, o ruo n'abalị mgbe atụbarụzi anya enwere ike a na-prepare for ihe operation, nwaanyị amụrụ nwa debe na ana. Ịmụrụ na enwere ndị angelu nke Chukwu n'ọrụ mgbe a ndị agha ndịrị over na nwatakịrị a na-abịa ụwa nwere mbụ ndị bụ ndị otu ya, spiritual associate ya, ọ ha ga-ada ọrụ, ọ ha ga-welcome ya to this gross material world. Ọ ndị otu ya n'ọrụ maka na enwere ndị ha ndịrị over. Ịmakwa na ọ bụrụ na ije na police station na enwere a na-arụ ọrụ shift, mgbe ndị a ga-eji hand over ifu ha, they will return back to station. Other group, they will hand over to another group. Ndị nke ọzọ ga-echenji na home. Ndị nke nọkwara ọrụ, I continue where they stop. Etu a ka ọ dị na mmụọ. So na-amụrụ gị ụbọchị nkwọ nwere role. Na-amụrụ gị bụrụ nwa nkwọ, na-amụrụ gị bụ nwa afọ, na-amụrụ gị bụ nwa orie, na-amụrụ gị nwa eke, nwere role ọ dị play. Ihe ndị a bụ ihe ị ga-echek ma gị na onye ọ ma adabara na enwere many radiation, enwere many orals, enwere many lanes, enwere many other colors. Yes, ị ga-put into consideration ka ị malụ na gị na onye ọ ga-adịwu compatible. Ọ bụrụ ihe a na-eme in a hurry. And you will agree with me that ọ bụrụ na gị na onye a nwere harmony, ifu na ihe ị na-alike bụ ihe ọ na-alike, ifu na ihe ị na-afọbid bụ ihe nyanwa na-afọbid, ifu na what gladdens your heart is what is gladdening his or her own heart. If you like, take my advice. If you don't like, do not take my advice. The message have been given. And I can tell you, the man now run into problems because you hear mad kwesịrị pay attention or they pay attention. But I'm gwagi na Chukwu okike harmonize everything in creation. Malụ na nke a jekwuru nke a ọ dị mma, nke a jekwuru nke ọ dị mma. Mana due to the imara na those things may exist, he did not pay attention to color of the heart. He did not pay attention to the number of the spiritual part. He did not pay attention to ndị n'ọrụ bọsị ọmụmụ gị. He did not pay attention to even the zodiac signs. To you, out of ignorance, it doesn't matter. That those things doesn't count. That this and that. I can tell you. Ọ bụrụ na enwere ndị happen on when they entered into it blindly. They enter into it, but they are lucky enough. And it happens that they entered in blindness, however, they are still compatible. When they enter, many enter in blindness, however, they are semi-compatible. Meaning they will be having minor issue, but it will not snowball to total breakdown. Yes, there are some other people that are enter into their own blindly, but they are perfectly matched. But there is also some percentage that enter blindly and they are. So life is all about what you decided for yourself. If you decided for yourself that you really want to have it the best way, I will advise you, my brother, my sister, no matter what love they profess to you, pay attention to be sure that two of you are compatible, at least to some certain extent. There is level of compatibility that is no for your own good. If the level of compatibility is below 30%, I will advise you not to proceed. But with these parameters I just gave you, if you can achieve 50% of compatibility, I will advise you to continue. From 50% and above. Anything that is not beyond 30% is not advisable, because the greater percentage of your years together, agade enwe disharmony to the highest height. So what am I saying? Chukwu Okike in his infinite mercy wanted men to live in harmony. But I can tell you, not every man or woman that you like because of your own little intellectual capacity that is compatible to you life-wise. I mean, somebody that you live the rest of your life with. And when some certain things you'll be paying attention to be sure no onye abụ onye na-eje ebe ị na-eje, na onye a nwere the same vision with you, na onye a bụ ihe na plan na ndụ ka ọ na plan. Ịmakwa na ndụ a na-enwere ndị kwenyelu nta ụgba ṅụọ mmanya, ndị unu elu ha wurume, or is not interested in achieving greatness. Ihe ọ dị interested is afọ, ihe afọ ga-eri. And with so many families that are like that, and with some individuals, even parents, ọ bụrụ na eji amụọ nwoke na nwaanyị bụ ndị nta ụgba ṅụọ mmanya, ndị unu elu ha wurume, ndị akpatara ego ha ga-eji rụọ ụlọ be nna ha, mana they will not build it because ha akpatara that ego, they squander it, squandermania. Mana ọ bụrụ na family enwere onye taa ụgba, onye ṅụọ mmanya, unu elu ha wurume, na onye dị well articulated, na-pay attention for service, they might succeed a little. But also now where two of them are mindful of savings, I can tell you that those families will achieve greatness because they are goal. They are moving in the same direction with the same vision. So know whoever you are spending the rest of your life, know the decision you are making in life. Make sure your decision you are making in life is compatible. Let me stop here. If you have any question in today's lecture, chat me on WhatsApp 0805 7837672. I repeat, 0805 7837672. Let us pray. Ekwem na Chineke. Ekwem na ọ dị ihe siri m ike ke Chineke na-apụghị izi m ụzọ m ga-esi lụwo ya n'ihi na ọ mazuru ihe niile. Obi m siri ike na Chineke emeworo m ya, ya gazie. May the blessing of Chukwu Okike pray me be with you all. May you be protected, may you be blessed now and forevermore. Ya gazie n'udo dịrị unu.